I play with words. I have since I can remember. Being able to speak more than one language helps. Has given me work to pay the rent, food, and feed my family. It never made me rich, but I avoided poverty with my speaking and writing skills. Speaking of wordplay, Pobre Tea is something else. It's a tea of the poor, in a mispronunciation of English, which sounds very much like a Spanglish word. Poor you, or pobre tu. Much like the steak au poivre of the French. My tea is usually a blend of cheap something organic from my fridge, like fruit rinds and seeds, or leaves. I used to buy the good stuff, the days. The satchels, you know, those beautiful ones that are made for the specialty. Yeah, the ones that look like potpourri. So yes, poor me. I barely make enough money to buy tea. Poverty has been on my mind during this hardship, this year of evading illness and finding a means to pay for food and rent, yeah, those things. Never mind, I get corona, God forbid. Ugh. Health conditions and immediate attention aren't for the poor, are they? Now I am poor in money, but what I lack in my pockets fills my heart with dreams and ambitions of someday making my professional artistic choices the only means of earning a living. I understand what others feel when they hear this infatuation with being an actress and a writer is absurd. I can hear what they feel about me. I can hear it. Qué lástima. Poor woman. Poor woman of poor means. Búscate un trabajo que te pague la renta, que te dé beneficios, porque mijita, la masa no está pa' bollo. Poor. For wanting a path I love to be the only choice I have. The only choice I chase. Now, I continue to write, publish, act, and sing. I lost count. Sometimes better than others. We all have our moments. On most days, I post via my social media to share my work and ask for support. Because as you may have heard, haven't you heard yet? My current financial situation is difficult, and I would love any help I can get. Help. People like that sort of drama. I don't understand it. It's difficult. I told myself back in March, before this pandemic started, I was ready to embark on something new. My acting and writing workshops were something new and exciting. I wanted to start coaching and producing other artists. The list that I made of talented people in my industry was ready, and so was I. Then, time proved that God was busy focusing on other plans while I was busy making mine. You know how they say, stuff happens? Yeah. I kept telling myself that as soon as everything opened up there, or here, or somewhere, there would be a place to perform. Back on stage, where I found my calling, or in front of a camera, finally in a film, a feature length. It became a reason not to give up, and so I edited, I wrote, and published while I continued to act and sing and wait, survive. I mean, what was happening to our world? Right? I realized with pain in my beaming heart, it might not happen anytime soon in the Chiriquí region where I lived of Western Panama, or anywhere for that matter. The artistic community there, and possibly everywhere I know, is struggling as much as I am financially. I'm not alone in this. There's a lot of us on the same boat trying to paddle for our lives. There is a plan in progress, we hear. But we must wait and work around the corners. Yes. In the meantime, I cannot pay for food or rent, get medical attention I desperately need, or even the smallest conveniences you probably take for granted, like transportation or water. Yes, water. I am not happy with the situation. I'm not broke. I'm dead. Dead on my poor broken heels. And I find myself begging, groveling for help I can't get for myself, continuously and shamefully. Homelessness has been a constant monster chasing me. One of those, yes. Sadly, I've experienced it before. And it's awful. Just awful.